Mike's been on the streets for the past 6 months, and now he's been told that he's got less than a year to live.
I've got motor neurons disease, which it started like 8 months ago, and I collapsed. I collapsed 3 times within an hour, and when I woke up I couldn't talk, I couldn't move and I couldn't walk.
Mike also suffers from mental health problems, which he puts down to being raped from the age of 6 to 16.
I've got Asperger's, I've got mental health problems. Because of my Asperger's wasn't diagnosed until I was 21, so I'd already developed mental health problems before that. But I developed an eating disorder, I got mentally unwell, my Asperger's was going wild, do you know what I mean? I was quite a wild child. I didn't finish school. I went to study an MVQ level 1 in catering, and I also, at the same time, did a DJ qualification at a DJ academy. So I had something, I just didn't get any qualifications at all.
The army was where Mike turned to, but during his service, his mental health issues only got worse.
I trained as an infantry soldier in Catterick for the Royal Green Jackets, and that was my regiment that I joined. And I stayed there for 2.5 years. But at 18, when I come back from service in tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, I developed mental health problems, even worse than I already had. I started hearing voices, and I tried to commit suicide one time. I would come back from hospital, and the Padre came to see me, which is like the priest for the army. Comes to saw me in. I wasn't well. The voices were still there, and I took another overdose that night, and then the next morning they took me to a hospital in Manchester and Altrincham and I stayed there for, I don't even know how long I stayed there, but I was really ill. The voices got worse. I was still trying to commit suicide. Even when they realised I was going to be ill for a while, they moved me to a cheaper hospital, basically an NHS run one, and it was on a army RAF barracks, an old barracks in Tyne Teesside by the airport. I stayed there, carried on getting worse, and then what they did is, because they realised I wasn't going to get any better, they discharged me, they medically discharged me, and as a default of enlistment, basically, that I was ill before and that they shouldn't have put me in the first place.
And the thing that Mike longs for most is to see his children.
But I just keep smiling, I just keep hoping in my heart that I will see them before I die. I just do. I just hope. That's one thing out of anything, I hope. It's not about getting a house, it's not about getting any money, it's not about anything like that. It's about seeing my children again, because they must be so confused right now. They're clever kids, they're 8 and 9. They know something's going on, but they're not sure what. The last time they saw me, I was in a hospital bed and I could barely talk.
Mike says he may be homeless, but he's not hopeless. It's his ambition before he dies to set up a halfway house for ex-servicemen and homeless people to provide them with temporary accommodation. Anna Riley, That's TV.